Welcome to the highlights. Two intriguing days ahead of us, the fourth and fifth day, with England starting off 87 runs ahead of India. That's the way the match looks at the moment. 509 due in the innings from Mohammad Azharuddin, their skipper. He made 179. We join play now on the fourth morning. In the first over, Kapil Dev is bowling. 2 runs have been added. He's bowling to Graham Gooch, and England now have a lead of 89.
That sort of length ball just sits up and begs.
It's a short ball coming at the right height for Gooch to pull over square leg. Not the kind of ball you'd bowl to a man in form.
Prabhakar, the bowler. Not at all sure that the England captain is overjoyed about that. It was a good catch, diving away to his left for the wicket-keeper.
Well, this is the start that India wanted, to get a break with the seamers. That ball just being glanced down the leg side. Good low catch there by Murray. A little bit blocked and it only just carried. Slanted at him. Certainly just brushing something down that leg side anyway.
David Gower is the new batsman, taking the England captain's place. That's nicely stroked away by David Gower. Even the rain this morning hasn't slowed the outfield up too much. There's Kumble, the fielder.
Yes, Gower playing much straighter now with those cover shots. Everything used to go square. He still lapses back occasionally and he got out caught behind square, but getting that through extra cover. And India could well have been a leg spinner shot if it had been a little bit quicker.
Prabhakar to Atherton. That's through the gap, beautifully played. That's what we mean by saying there's a little margin of error. Prabhakar just dropping too short. And that really is Atherton's strength. We've complimented him strokes on the offside, but that really is typical Atherton. Beautifully timed. All looks so effortless, and yet there's such a thin margin between that and failure. Oh, that's a good shot. Lovely shot from there, from Atherton. Just let the bat come down perfectly straight, and the timing did the rest.
Yes, it was just a nice half volley length, lovely straight follow through, perfect position, not falling over. It was a nice ball to hit, and Atherton certainly did that.
Kapil Dev still from round the wicket to Gower. Didn't make much difference. Still gone in exactly the same place. Fielder might just win that one. Well, he's nearly left the ground after doing it. Good job he had a gap to run through. David Gower, one of the better players of back-of-the-hand spin bowling. Having said that, what have we got? Out. Onto his foot and back onto the stumps, and Gower bowled by Hawani, so the introduction of spin pays off for India. England 46 for 2.
Well, I thought of both those two deliveries, Gower was looking to play a lot of the back foot and then trying to play a forcing shot for the second one. Really hadn't quite the time. And he got a thick inside edge, not middled it down onto the foot. And a bit unlucky, I must admit. It went down to his right foot, then back onto the stumps. And a few problems for Alan Lamb starting against the leg spinner.
I don't think there's anything left between now and lunch for India to do other than actually bowl. It's been a good session for them. They've stopped England from getting away. That early wicket of Gooch and now the one of Gower. Those figures so far, they couldn't be much better, could they? Well, Lamb, as we've seen in the match, is not at his most fluent, particularly early on in an innings against spin.
And when you're trying to play a sweep shot on these slow pitches, it's easy to play the shot too quickly, which is what he did there. He saw the bat got through, then the ball arrives, and it can easily catch the gloves.
That was nicely played by Atherton. And unlike Alan Lamray, he lets the ball come on.
Yes, that's the secret of leg spinners. He doesn't go pushing right out at it unless you can reach it. Alan Lam got out in the first innings pushing forward at one quarter to silly mid off instead of letting the ball come to him. And this is a problem for Alan Lam when he first comes in particularly.
Have to be quick here. Oh, that was a sharp single. It was very well fielded out at mid-on. Gathered in on the run by Prabhakar. Well, Alan Lamb may prefer to start off against the medium paces, but when one's in the slot, it gives it the real treatment.
That's right, Richie. A half volley is a half volley.
In general terms, he bowls it very straight and accurately, but occasionally one will grip. Oh, that's a great shot. Beautifully played. When you see the replay, just keep your eye on the wrist work that has gone into this shot to keep the ball on the ground.
Yes, this one was outside the leg stump, and it thus becomes a very safe shot.
Well, it's in the air. It went straight between the bowler and mid-on. Alan Lamb appeared to know exactly where it was going. It came like a rifle shot. Oh, that's a marvellous shot by Lamb. It's gone a long way. It's gone for 6. A 50 partnership comes up. Lamb and Atherton.
Well, there's one thing Alan Lam is not short of, and that's power. And really giving that some right hand there, right over the top, right into the crowd. Beautiful strike.
Try that one. Yeah, it was intelligent bowling by Hirwani, who again looped it quite high. And as he did so, Alan Lamb's eyes rolled with delight. Smashed it straight over the side screen.
Well, this is Alan Lamb's aggressive temperament. Never afraid to go for the ball, and he's certainly a great striker when he decides to hit it. Two men in, and Atherton there playing that beautifully through mid-wicket.
It's a very short ball, but Atherton moved really quickly to that, and there's no mid-wicket there, so that was 4 runs. Oh, well fielded. Aaron Lamb set off quite confidently for a run there, but little Tendulkar at mid-wicket shot down the right hand.
Yes, these things are a lot easier when you're 17 years of age. Beautiful piece of moving there, full stretch, and a pretty quick return as well. Certainly a good job they never offered to go for the full run there.
That's a good shot backward of square. Left that shot very late. Really well played by Alan Lamb.
Yes, this particularly wasn't all that short, in fact. Alan Lam hit that a little bit kind of on the up. cracked it away behind square, but that was a good shot. That nothing really wrong with the delivery there.
That's well bowled. But that little deflection by Alan Lamb brings him 50, well before Atherton.
Yes, that's a good rate, 51 off 59 balls. I say very hesitant when he first came in just before lunch. But he's certainly playing some fine attacking shots since then. But we're going to have a change of bowling now. Stretford end. Shaster's going to be given the opportunity.
Well, that's no sort of bowling. Better a full toss than one of those. This is just what India don't want. They just want a bowler who can bowl his overs for his runs. A change of attack for Shastri. He's going over the wicket. And that's Atherton's 50. A splendid one it is. He's got them at a brisk enough rate, despite the fact they're much slower one than Alan Lamb, but he's playing an invaluable role for England there. It's a splendid effort. That was a fine shot. There's not a great gap there between mid-on and straight. It was played with a straight bat. A lot of batsmen would have been playing across the line. That was a high-quality stroke.
A superb shot, no question about it. Waited for the ball and then chose the gap between the bowler and the mid-on fielder. Superb shot indeed.
And that one turned, aiming that leg side and getting a pretty fortunate outside edge.
The ball turned, but Atherton checked his shot at the last moment and thus didn't get the ball up in the air.
Oh, that must be close. Lamb gets nowhere with that shot at all, but he gets the decision. That's the important thing.
A straight through from Hirvani, and it just may have been missing leg stump.
Oh, dear me, and Hirvani, nothing's gone right for him. That was a beautiful delivery. He's beaten Murray and Vengsarkar. All that's happened, he's beaten Lamb twice. Got no reward, and Lamb's got 2 runs.
It's difficult to say whether Morey should have taken that, but he was close to it.
Very little breeze at the moment, but there is just a gentle breeze from fine leg as Kapil Dev bowls, and that will help him to move the ball away from the right-hander.
That's a very good stroke from Atherton.
And again, almost another play on. Ball not going through quite so quick, keeping a bit low, thick inside edge onto the boot. Could almost have done what David Gower did there.
LBW, Atherton. Adjudged to be picking that up off the stumps, trying to hit Kapil Dev away either through mid-wicket or past square leg. And Atherton is out for 74. Another very good innings from Mike Atherton.
Well, second wicket in the match for Kapil Dev. Mike Atherton's played very, very well again, and he'll be disappointed getting out of that delivery because he wasn't beaten by anything, just trying to hit it away on the leg side. Well, it was certainly straight.
7 to Gooch, 74 to Atherton, 16 for Gower. Lamb is 72, Smith about to face.
Well, Robin Smith is averaging over 50, 1,274 runs, and that's a pretty good effort. And yet those are the people who do average over 50. No Robin Smith, simply because he hasn't got 5,000 runs. That's a glorious shot. The footwork there was inch perfect to get to the pitch of the ball.
And that's what the coaches would say to you. When the ball's flighted, get to the pitch of it. Robin Smith has done that to perfection and even found the gap beautifully.
That's a terrific shot. It'll be cut off. A wonderful bit of fielding. What a great piece of cricket. Shot was hit like a rocket. Lamb went for two, taking his chance on the arm, but what a throw.
Yes, lovely bit of cricket there. A cracking shot. Beautiful pickup by Tendulkar. Throw coming just a little high to Murray, but Lambie was quickly in anyway.
Manoj Prabhakar to share the attack. That's beautifully timed from Lamb. There's no real power there.
Nice loosening up delivery on the leg stump, outside the leg stump. And Lamb, who favors that shot, found the gap to perfection.
Well, that's gone away. 4 runs. That takes him almost to the finishing tape.
Again, just a little bit of width, and Aaron Lamb cuts it fine for a boundary.
And there it is. Wonderful 100. Going back for the second. The crowd will love that, and the England players. Lamb's 13th 100 for England. All of them have been important in the context of the match he's played in. 127 balls, 2 6s, 8 4s.
Oh, he's not playing a shot there. It was very much a last-minute attempt by Smith to show he was playing a shot. There's a man out at deep point. Well, that was meant to be smart fielding out on the boundary, just trying to entice the batsman to go for 2, but unfortunately the fielder fumbled it.
Well, Robin Smith's favourite shot there, off the back foot, he really does hammer those away. There you see, nice little bobble.
Well, that could be a case of what we were talking about with the damp ball. Difficult for the bowlers as well as for the batsmen in keeping concentration.
Yeah, short again, halfway down the pitch, just a nice height to be hit away, and Robin Smith making no mistake on those. As you say, it must be a little bit greasy, the ball now, once it's run to the boundary. It does rain quite steadily.
Kapil Dev comes on, bowling from the Stratford end. Aaron Lamb is taking strike. That's good square drive. Beat the man at squarish point, with 2 others converging on it, and from third man finally retrieves.
There's the wideish half volley. And Lamb just dispatching that off the front foot. Square.
about that one. That jag back very sharply at him. Almost seemed as though Alan Lamb had made up his mind before the ball was bowled that he was going to cut it. 248 for 4 now. Alan Lamb 109 from 141 balls. 2 sixes and 8 fours.
Yes, that's good innings, just what England wanted. Quickly made by Alan Lamb. In fact, that was a pretty good delivery by Keppel-Dev. That came back a long way. That's more than anything he's moved all day. And Lamb set himself to cut. Well, he had no price then with the amount that delivery came back. Generally speaking, he's been looking to bowl outswingers, and Alan Lamb thinking probably that was the same. Looking to cut was left high and dry. John Morris, the incoming batsman. He's not a lot of luck, John Morris. He's coming at some awkward times, or not at all. Again, it's not easy for him, but at least he knows he has to be positive.
248 for 4 now. That's very well bowled. The medium-fast bowlers, even with the old ball, can manage to get it to swing. It's raining now, even though the sun's out. The rain is quite heavy. Now Keppel-Dev says, why don't we stay on? Just picked up a wicket. That's the way bowlers tend to approach it. Rainbow, rain, sunshine. Got the lot here at Old Trafford. That's gone for 4 away through mid-wicket. Barker would like to remove the slip and put the man in the outfield. Azharuddin's not quite convinced. There is no slip now. Man has come out in the onside. It's the slower ball and a very good one too.
Yes, this is very well bowled. I think he just spin that as well, and certainly got Smith playing far too early there.
They'll get 4 for that.
And Keppel-Dev making use of the in-swinger again, and that going quite a long way. Almost identical ball to the one that did Alan Lamb.
It's a magnificent stroke from Robin Smith. Fairly whistled away just behind point. 15 more runs added to take the England total at the close of play, just after 7 o'clock, up to 290 for 4. 109 for Alan Lamb, 16 for Gower, Atherton 74 and Gooch 7. Robin Smith not out 49, Morris not out 15. Not a good time for Morris to have to come in. There were 20 extras, 290 for 4. And the bowling figures for India: 19 overs, 4 maidens, 2 for 53 for Keppel-Dev. Prabhakar 1 for 68, Hiwani 1 for 52, no wickets for Kumble and none for Shastri. The match situation coming into the morning of the final day: England 519 and 290 for 4, India 432. England lead by 377 runs. Now, I reckon that's enough. In Graham Gooch's shoes, I would declare first thing in the morning, perhaps not tell the Indians until about 20 minutes before the scheduled start of play, and just hope that the weather won't intervene. Certainly, if there's the chance of rain, the declaration would be absolutely certain. But I'd give it a go anyway. I don't think India will go for them. They won't take the chance of going 2 down in a 3-match series.